now.
Interesting, we're back, Northwoods. Let's do it again. Jeff and I will review our weekends, including my ski race. Then we will hear from the Merrill Historical Society about its famous streetcars. We'll get to all of that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. A shoe company with deep Wisconsin roots is not only surviving the pandemic, but thriving. The Weinbrenner Shoe Company in Merrill finalized the purchase of the former Hurd Window and Door property, which is also in Merrill, and it'll be an additional 110,000 square feet for expanded manufacturing and warehouse space. Weinbrenner's president Jeff Burns said the company has never been in a better position than right now. Weinbrenner started in Wisconsin in 1892 and came to Merrill in the 30s. A 50-year-old man was killed Saturday night when he was thrown from his snowmobile into a roadway in Mercer. The Iron County Sheriff's Office responded to the call immediately, but when the ambulance and snowmobile rescue team arrived, the man had stopped breathing. Life-saving measures were not successful, and by the way, there have been 11 snowmobile deaths in Wisconsin this winter, and 5 of those have been in Iron County. A local nonprofit announced a $1 million fundraising goal, and it's starting off with a $50,000 match. Fork, or Feed Our Rural Kids, fights food insecurity in eastern Vilas County. The organization has a goal of a $1 million endowment by 2024. And like I said, they just got a huge boost. 2 Land O'Lakes residents pledged to match up to $50,000 in donations this year. That means if you donate, it's doubled. Go to feedourruralkids.org to learn more and donate. Nearly 1 out of every 4 people in Oneida County is vaccinated against the coronavirus. Okay, I rounded up a little bit, but it's 22.1%, which is good for the 6th highest in the state for counties. Right behind is Forest County in 7th, while Iron County is doing even better. They're at 3rd with 23.6% vaccinated. And by the way, Vilas County, just to the north of me, 1 in 5 people are vaccinated. The biggest challenge for county health departments right now, inconsistent supply of doses. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weiler joins us now. Jeff, a pretty good weekend we had there.
Yeah, hey Dan, happy Monday. It is Monday, the sun is out, but it's been warmer outside, as you know. Our average high temperature this time of year goes from 31 today to 45 at the end of the month, but today, not so much. In fact, check out this temperature right now. It's 18 in Rhinelander with a northwest breeze at 8, making it feel like 8. What's up with that, right? And a dew point there at 3 below 0 right now. Over in Wausau, you're in the 20s. Congratulations. 22 for you with a northwest breeze at 13, making it feel like 10, and the pressure is steady. Around the Horn, everybody's having a cold below average day today, but this is temporary, very temporary. Our wind will switch out of the southwest tonight, and tomorrow we'll have temperatures back up in the upper 30s to low 40s and stay there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and those are mid, even upper 40s back in the forecast next Sunday and Monday. And keep your eye on right there, because beyond that point measures this map, and we're going to keep that warm air across the Great Lakes and really basically the entire U.S. except for the West Coast will stay cool. And we're going to have high temperatures basically in the 40s, so we're going to turn a corner here pretty quickly. Okay, so daylight-wise, yeah, we're going to gain an hour and 37 minutes of daylight during the month of March. That's good news, right? So you expect temperatures to get warmer with more daylight, and that's going to happen for sure. It also snows in March, so here's a list of our heaviest or our snowfalls over the last 5 years in March, ranging 4.3 inches last year to 16.5 back in 2008. So it does snow in March. We'll basically probably get a March curveball at some point down the road from here. Looking outside now, though, lots of clear skies, and there's basically no snow or rain in our forecast anytime soon. In fact, our next chance for precipitation probably not until after next weekend, as a combination of some rain and some snow. The forecast for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies and cold with low temperatures down near 0. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
Eliminate cold, uncomfortable drafts this winter with high-performance windows that insulate like walls. I'm talking about the Eco Sky window exclusively from us here at Mad City Windows, specially engineered for cold climates for maximum weather protection. Listen to this. They're 114% more airtight than your average vinyl window, only from us, Mad City Windows. Remember, Mad City, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. And now you can take advantage of the 60-60-60 sale. 60% off installation, 60 months zero interest senior military and previous customer discounts, $60 Walmart gift card with purchase. Call during this program and receive a free $100 Amazon gift card with estimate. Call 715-690-3085. Let me give you that number again, 715-690-3085. Be sure to ask about Mad City's Do More discount. Get additional savings on a new bath, tub to shower conversion, walk-in bath, and kitchen upgrades. And we're going to put a great product in your home.
Getting the new windows put in the house, our heating bill isn't as much. It's a lot warmer.
These windows are sealed very tight, and they keep all the bad weather out.
You can count on Mad City Windows to do the job on time and on budget. And now you can take advantage of our 60-60-60 sale. 60% off installation, 60 months zero interest senior military and previous customer discounts, $60 Walmart gift card with purchase. And if you call during this program, get a free $100 Amazon gift card with your estimate. Call 715-690-3085. Let me give you that number again, 715-690-3085.
Jeff, I did it. 7 Berkeys in the books for me. Very proud of myself. Thank you so much. I have some pictures of the event. Like I said, it's my 7th, and it was my dad's 24th. There's me approaching the line. And I want to tell you this story, Jeff. There's a difference between my dad and I. When we got to the finish line, the race was supposed to be 43 kilometers, but we only went 42 kilometers. And me, being indifferent, I was like, okay, whatever. But my dad was like, hey, we have to ski one more kilometer.
Didn't finish.
Well, see, you think the similar way as my dad, because I was just like, all right, we made it, whatever. But my dad was like, we got to get to 43 exactly. So we ended up skiing kind of like fools, another half kilometer back.
And it was different this year. You went around the mountain, right, a couple times? You didn't go out.
Well, yeah, we didn't go to Hayward like it usually has. We did a virtual one at Minnock Winter Park, but great conditions there, which was fun. And you had a pretty fun weekend as well,
I did the usual Saturday routine, which is dog park Saturday morning, followed by I went down to Stevens Point, visit friends, and Sunday I basically did nothing, except I did watch the Golden Globes last night.
Okay.
Which I kind of forgot like TV and film still existed, you know, during the pandemic.
Yeah,
but
I can't say I watched that.
Yeah, it wasn't. I fell asleep about halfway through.
Okay, well, you have an exciting week though, right? You got some school talks ahead of you?
Yeah, it's big school talk time of year for us. Lots of school talks, 3 actually this week. Oh, there's me from, what, a couple years ago doing a school talk?
Yeah.
So, you know, I've done 96 of these, 97 now of these so far since I arrived here in the Northwoods. And I gotta say, they are so much fun. I will say, though, the 3 this week are all on Zoom again. Okay. Which is different, right? It's different. It's so much fun, or more fun, I would say, to be in these classrooms. So hopefully we'll get back to that place eventually. But certainly a lot of fun talking weather with local students this time of year.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Jeff, I want to know, would you try a pizza with cereal on top of it?
Of course. Like Lucky Charms?
Yeah, well, let's go to Des Moines right now.
Yes.
In Des Moines, Iowa, there's a new pizza at Fong's Pizza, and it's topped with Fruit Loops.
I would do this in a second.
So this story came out this weekend.
Has this been just thought of now? Like this is a new thing?
This is a little concerning, Jeff. I would think most people would, steer clear of this pizza. Just let's do some background. So it comes with sour cream and cream cheese sauce. Imagine that. And it's topped with mozzarella, Fruit Loops, and drizzled with Greek yogurt and condensed milk. Do you still want to try it?
It doesn't have to. It can come like a normal pizza, and in place of pepperoni, put Fruit Loops.
No, you have to get everything on it.
You do not. You can say, I want this differently.
I am making the rules. You have to try that one, or you're not going to try it.
Okay, well, let's call them.
We should.
Have them send us one, and we'll taste it on air and see if it's any good.
That would be fun, or we could make it ourselves.
Okay, but it's not as much fun that way.
Okay.
Dan, I've seen your kitchen.
Let's not touch that one, Jeff. We don't have enough time for that direction today. But I do want to mention it's March. We got a new series for How We Got Here. It's going to be favorite stories, so very vague. So I asked all the historical societies, okay, what are your favorite stories from your area? And you saw the schedule last time, but Tuesday, Three Lakes, Wednesday, White Lake, Thursday, Florence. Friday, I'm still up in the air between a few historical societies, but then we're going to go to Tomahawk on Monday, Manitowish Waters on Tuesday. Jeff, you're familiar with John Dillinger.
Yes.
Yes, he was this kind of gangster in the Manitowish Waters area. Very famous story from up there, so we're going to cover that hopefully this month. But we're out of time.
I
Jeff.
love how you get giddy about this history series. I think it's so much fun that you're doing this.
This has been the most well-received series I think I've ever done.
And you put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, I do, but it's fun. It's kind of selfish because I like learning as well, so it works out. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be right back. But speaking of history series, we're going to head over to Merrill and learn about some streetcars there. That's just in a few minutes.
Now is a great time to update the floors in your home and save big money at Menards. Great Lakes vinyl plank flooring is perfect for active lifestyles. It's durable, waterproof, and easy to install. Whatever your style, Great Lakes has a floor for you, all 11% off. Save 11% on over 80 vinyl plank flooring designs and find everything else for your home. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
On Jeopardy!
Michael, Jillian, and John, it's your time to shine.
This week marches in like a lion,
Make it a true daily double.
but won't go out like a lamb.
Final Jeopardy is going to be intense.
Jeopardy! Weekdays at 4:30 on NBC 12.
Bella Friday here at Tundraland. Growing up in Wisconsin, I spent many weekends on my parents' deck listening to dad jokes. Like, do you know why the pony lost his voice? Because he was a little horse. Your backyard is a place where memories are made, and a brand new deck by Tundraland is a great way to make your backyard beautiful. Call 1-800-Tundraland for special savings like half off installation. Call 1-800-Tundraland and do me a favor, tell them Bella sent ya.
Lake of the Torches Resort Casino. You can count on us for all the hottest slots inside. Sun-dappled water outside. Enjoyment comes naturally here with abundant home-style foods, the most exciting promotions, and the new Lake Club that rewards you for playing. At Lake of the Torches Resort Casino, expect the best of everything every time you visit. Winning's more fun at the lake.
Rachel Eiler and meteorologist Andrew Kiekefer bring you the local news and weather from the North Woods alongside the WJFW Weekend News Team. Watch Rachel and Andrew weekends at 10 p.m. on News Watch 12.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. I am now joined by Tom Berg from the Merrill Historical Society and also a trolley car conductor, perhaps. Mr. Berg, how are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you, Dan.
So we're going to hear today about one of the first electric streetcar systems in the state of Wisconsin. And Tom, I'll let you take it away from here.
Okay, thank you. Merrill had one of the very first electric streetcar systems in the state of Wisconsin. The larger cities had public transportation in the form of what they called horse cars, which were trolley-like cars on rails pulled by horses. Places like Milwaukee, Madison, Eau Claire, and so on had them. In 1886, Appleton built the first electric streetcar system, drawing their electric current from water wheels on the falls of the river. And the wires, the power got to the cars by wires overhead. A thing called a troller was dragged along on those wires by a flexible cable from the car. The troller is the origin of the word trolley. And this system was prone to failure. Appleton had a lot of trouble with it. But a breakthrough in the trolley technology happened in 1888 when an electrical engineer named Frank Sprague was hired in the city of Richmond, Virginia, to convert their horse cars to electricity. Sprague designed a couple of inventions. One, the motor on the trolley wheels, and the other, the underrunning trolley pole sprung against the wire above, and that made the streetcar technology feasible. He's considered the founder of the modern streetcar. So Merrill's prominent people looked at Appleton and said, well, we're already drawing current from the falls on our river to light the T.B. Scott Lumber Company. We can establish a streetcar system in Merrill. So in 1889, they incorporated the Merrill Railway and Lighting Company and got a 30-year agreement from the city and began building in the beginning of 1890. And in November of 1890, the first Merrell streetcars ran. The line began at East Main Street, went down through the downtown area, continued past Old City Hall to the west side, crossing the Prairie River Bridge. It was a very popular system. In Merrill in those days, now we're going back to 1890, the only way to get around was either on foot or by horsepower. And in this kind of weather, as you can see, people liked it. The Merrill Advocate wrote a column saying, nobody walks nowadays. And it was true. People could get to their business, errands, social events, and so on the streetcar. The Lincoln House downtown, which was the main hotel, could be reached by trolley. The original frame Lincoln House burned in 1897, but a new brick Lincoln House was built, and again, you could reach it by trolley. The other component of the system, the Merrill Railway and Lighting Company, helped light the city's commercial districts. And as the city grew, it grew along the trolley line. When the new post office was built, the high school, the library, and in fact, when the new courthouse was located downtown, it was broadcast to the other municipality in the county, Tomahawk, that it was easily reached by train to the depot and by a short trolley ride to the courthouse. So we can see that even today, as we do our errands in Merrill, we can run the route of the original trolley, and it's very efficient. There's a Decoration Day photo in the lobby of the Merrill Historical Society with a trolley in it in 1896. Just about a month after that photo, the car barn burned, and with it, all of the streetcars. New cars were secured, and the system was put back into order. In 1898, the T.B. Scott Lumber Company mill burned, and with it, the powerhouse. And that winter was very cold and dark because there was no power, there were no trolleys, and there were no lights. A new power system was built. Eventually, the city streetcar line was rewired with a new and unique system of double overhead wires. The standard system involves the power in an overhead wire and the ground on the rails, and that's how Merrill's original system had been. But the new system had two overhead wires to carry both the power and the ground. That system was unique to Merrill and to the city of Cincinnati in the United States. The car barn was located near the Prairie River. There's a scene of the car barn in the 1912 flood with the trolleys sitting knee-deep in water. The Prairie River also figured in the trolley's only major accident when a streetcar went off the Prairie River Bridge into the river below. Fortunately, nobody was hurt. The city's 6th Ward, which was across the Wisconsin River, had always been underserved by the streetcar. The car couldn't cross the shaky bridge because it was both too weak and too narrow for the car to pass with teams of horses. But the unique electrical system provided an opportunity that Ed King, the general manager, invented. He created a trackless trolley, a trolley bus that ran on the wires above. They extended the wires across the river to the 6th Ward and provided service to the 6th Ward. This was the first trackless trolley invented in the United States. It wasn't very successful. It was a hard rubber tired wagon wheeled bus, and the people said if the ride was so bad that they'd rather walk. So within a couple years, it was sold to a city in Massachusetts. In 1915, the Wausau Street Railroad Company purchased the Merrill Railway and Lighting Company. They didn't want it for the streetcar line. They wanted it for the power, for the lighting and power portion. And so they completely rewired the city with the exception of the trolley line. The trolley line soldiered on through World War I into 1920. The new name of the company was the Wisconsin Valley Electric Company, which was the forerunner of today's Wisconsin Public Service Company. In 1920, when the 30-year contract with the city expired, the Wisconsin Valley Electric Company offered the city the streetcar line for $1, and the city declined. Wisconsin Valley Electric continued to operate it for another year, but in November of 1921, there was a fire in the streetcar barn, and all but one of the cars were damaged beyond repair. And instead of replacing the streetcars with new cars, they replaced them with motor buses. So in the fall of 1921 began what is now 100 years of service of motor buses in Merrill. For a number of years, there has been a rumor around about a Merrell Streetcar located somewhere in the woods. We've all heard those kind of rumors. But in 2015, Rich Grenfell, the head of Merrill Transit, got a photograph someone had taken of just such a car. And an expedition there determined there had been such a car. It had been hauled to the junkyard, but a lady saved the door, and the door from the original Merrill Streetcar number 1 appeared in a Merrill exhibit here at the Merrill History and Culture Center. So Merrill has actually grown up around the streetcar. Today you can see the evidence of it if you know what you're looking for.
Tom Berg with the Merrill Historical Society. And Tom, tell us more about how people could learn more about Merrill's history.
Well, visit the Merrill History and Culture Center at the Merrill Historical Society. It's 100 East 3rd Street in Merrill. You can call 715-536-5652 for an appointment, or visit merrillhistory.org. As you know, we have lots of books on Merrill history available. This is a good time in the pandemic to read about things. Books make good gifts. Contact the Merrill Historical Society.
Thanks so much, Tom, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
A technical education is more valuable and essential than ever, with 2/3 of careers in 2020 requiring hands-on skills. Nicolet College provides a quality education and programs that are more flexible, affordable, and relevant in today's careers. For added flexibility, select programs offer monthly start dates and personalized learning. Plus, with courses offered on campus or online, there's a program suited for everyone. Nicolet College is the next step toward your successful career.
Everybody loves popcorn and puffs, so Newswatch 12 and Minocqua Popcorn and Puffs want to help you celebrate by sending tasty birthday treats.
If you want your chance to win a gourmet bucket of popcorn for your loved one, make sure to submit your entry to our birthday club at wjfw.com.
One lucky viewer will win a free half-gallon bucket of Minocqua popcorn.
Featherstone, unmistakably Featherstone, far from ordinary, right at home. You have dreams, make them reality. Featherstone, unmistakably, unmistakably, unmistakably Featherstone.
Do you know a local teen who demonstrates exemplary character and is a role model in the community? Hi, I'm Newswatch 12's Justin Betting.
And I'm meteorologist Jeff Weller. We'll be hosting the YMCA Teen Character Awards on April 15th. We need you to nominate a teen who demonstrates the Y's core values: caring, honesty, responsibility, and respect.
Teachers, counselors, neighbors, family, friends are all encouraged to nominate someone using the nomination form.
This is an opportunity for you to recognize a teen who demonstrates the Y's core values.
Quick Trip's take-home meals are
freshly made and absolutely delicious.
Quick Trip. We got you covered.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
What are you doing? Dude, I'm so excited. I just can't wait for summer.
Can't wait to get on the water? Then get to American Marine and Motorsports for extended boat show deals. We have tens of thousands of dollars left in manufacturer rebates. Walk in or go to our website and book your VIP shopping experience now. Get the lowest prices guaranteed and pick from the most boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else. Don't get left out in the cold. Get to American Marine. Shawano.
Experience Lee Ayres Jewelers in downtown Stevens Point. Their store was founded on the principles of personal service, quality, and value. Their gallery displays a wide variety of diamond bridal, custom creations, and colored gemstones. They have 3 in-store goldsmiths: Thomas Daling, a nationally recognized jewelry designer; Greg Austin, jewelry designer and goldsmith; and Dan Zier, a master of repair. For all of your jewelry needs, visit Lee Ayres Jewelers in downtown Stevens Point.
The ups and downs of frequent mood swings can take you to deep depressive lows, or give you unusually high energy even when depressed. Overwhelmed by bipolar 1? Ask about Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Vraylar effectively treats depression, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Full spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms with just 1 pill once a day. Elderly patients with dementia-related psychosis have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may mean a life-threatening reaction, or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be permanent. Side effects may not appear for several weeks. High cholesterol and weight gain, high blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death, may occur. Movement dysfunction, sleepiness, and stomach issues are common side effects. When bipolar 1 overwhelms, Vraylar helps smooth the ups and downs.
Jeff, during the commercial break, I called Fong's Pizza in Des Moines, and they said not only is this pizza delicious, but people are coming back to order it again, and they're finishing the entire thing.
So is it just Fruit Loops, or are there other toppings you can get, breakfast toppings? Do we know?
You know, we could play around with the format if we wanted to do it ourselves.
Like,
however,
I would add like pieces of Pop-Tart. Wouldn't that be delicious?
That would be good, yeah.
Strawberry and brown sugar Pop-Tarts.
You know what we should do is we should have like a Top Chef style cooking show where we each make like a dessert pizza, and then we have people test it and see who wins.
And then the viewers vote online to see who wins.
That could be good.
All right, let's do it. You guys in?
All right, we'll start with the Fruit Loops pizza. We should try that sometime. We'll be right back with non-Fruit Loops related content at 5 and 6. We'll see you then.